Hey, how y'all doing? Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. A lot of the times, it's very easy to make excuses on why we're not in the state of being that we want. Oh, it's because of this happening. I couldn't do this. Oh, it's because this. The real reason is just you. You're trying to make yourself pity yourself, or you're trying to make other people pity you because you might not have the car you want, you might not have the job you want, you might not be the person that you want to be because you think that said excuse is stopping it. But in reality, it's actually you that's stopping yourself. We can only control what we do in life, what we say, and how we are. So if we keep making excuses on why we're not becoming the person we are because of something happening in the past, is it really what happened in the past? Is it really that excuse, or is it just you? I can make an excuse and say the reason why I'm not going to the gym is because I don't have a car. I can use my parents' car. I can use the bus. I can use a Lyft. I can use an Uber. You see what I'm trying to say? There's always a solution. It's just up to you if you actually want to be honest with yourself and do said thing. Oh, I don't want to stop eating animal products because it doesn't taste that good. There's alternatives. You can spice up your food. There's other things that you can eat. There's always an answer. There's always another way. If you could figure out a way on why you can't do the thing that you want to do, you can figure out a way on why you can do it. It's up to you. Do you want that excuse to stop you? Because the more and more excuses you give yourself, the less and less you're likely to achieve that thing you want. So excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Right now, I'm sitting here, right? And I have goals that I want for myself. And I keep telling myself, oh, I can't achieve those goals because I don't have money. Yes, I do need money to achieve it, but I could really just betray myself and start working a 9 to 5. I could really just find a different way, a different method to get money. I started YouTube again because I wanted a hobby, and I actually do like YouTube. Like, it really, like, making videos and just sharing my opinion and then hearing the like positive comments, like it's really cool. I really like it. And then I figure out you can make money off of this, and I'm like, I like doing this and I can make money. Combination, like, that's a good idea. So I'm like, why not just do it? So I'm trying to achieve that goal. That's why I'm like saying to like, comment, share, subscribe. But for that goal is another goal that I want, but I don't really share it with people because I truly feel like my plans and what I want to achieve, they should be kept private. I'll share it when I achieve it. Like, but I'm aware the goals that I want, I need the money. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, the reason why I don't have it is because I don't have money. No, it's because I don't want to work a 9 to 5. There's other options to get money. I promised myself I won't work a 9 to 5 because it just strips my soul away. But I can really just put that aside and swallow my mental health and get that job. That's an excuse, and I'm aware of it. But I'm aware that me not having the money is not what's stopping the goal to happening. It's because I do not want to work. That's the reason. Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. So if we're honest about the excuses that we make, that builds self-awareness. I'm not saying this video and I'm like, I don't make no excuses. I just gave you an example of an excuse that I have for myself. I'm still a human being, but I'm aware that that excuse that I have is not what's stopping me from my goal. I'm stopping myself because I made that promise to myself not to work a 9 to 5. And I knew what the repercussions of that was going to have, that I have no money. I knew that. I knew what I was signing myself up to. Same thing when it came to dropping out of college. I knew what the repercussions were. I knew that. not gonna sit here and be like, the reason why I'm not in college. No, it's the reason why is because I don't want to be in there. If we're being frankly honest, I can be swimming in debt. Like, if I wanted to choose to be in college right now, I'll be in like at least $26,000 in debt right now from only 2 years of college. But I chose, I'm not doing that. I decided I don't want that, so I don't want to be in college. I'm not saying the money is the excuse why. No, it's because I don't want to. That's the reason. I don't want to be in college. That's the reason. And the reason I don't want to be in college is because of the money. But the money's not stopping me from being in college. You see where I'm going at? Like, it's okay to not like how things are. But don't give power to something else. You have the power to make that decision. You have control over your life. You have the power to make the decision whether you want that thing to stop you or not. So the more and more you give an excuse, the more you're telling the universe, the more you're telling God that another thing has power over my life. That excuse has more control than I do. That's not true. Just be honest with yourself. Try to at least have some self-awareness. It's not easy. It's not. Because with self-awareness sometimes comes in guilt. It takes accountability. And most people don't have that. Most people don't have what it takes to be accountable for what they're doing and what their actions are. It's not pretty. Sometimes I'll feel guilty on the things I've done. We're all human at the end of the day. I still make mistakes. I still do messed up things. And I'm willing to take accountability for that. A lot of the times whenever people do something that's like far or like really messed up, they think in their head, if I take accountability, that will make me the bad guy. Well, you're still the bad guy because you did it, whether you want to accept it or not. You're still the bad guy, whether you want to admit that you've done it or not. You done what you done. I don't know why you think the moment you accept it and you're like, yeah, I did that, it makes you even more guilty. Well, how, Sway? Like,
how, Sway?
I feel like it will make you worse of a person if you done something messed up and then you turn around and be like, I didn't do that. Now, not only did you do something messed up, but you lied. You made it worse. You made it worse. So just be honest and be like, yeah, I did that. I'll do better next time. And actually try to do better next time. We all make mistakes at the end of the day. We all do messed up things. Whether you want to admit it or not, you're going to be the villain in at least one story in your entire lifetime. At least one story in your entire lifetime. Sometimes you're going to be the villain in people's stories. You know? So don't make that excuse and be like, oh, I did that because I was stressed or because I was having a bad day. No, you did that because you wanted to. That bad day did not make you want to do that messed up thing. You allowed it. You allowed that hard emotion. You allowed that sadness. You allowed that stress and that anger to control you. But you chose to do the wrong thing. You allowed your emotions to take over you. So it's your decision. Another person could going through the same day you're going through, but they decided to do something different. They decided to react a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to blame anybody here. We're all human at the end of the day. At least I can admit I've done some messed up things. I've done things I'm not proud of. I'm in the process of doing better. It's not like a habit that I had for majority of my life. I can just get up one day and be like, you know what? I'm done. Like, no, that's years and years of conditioning, repetition, and programming. It's gonna take years to undo that. They say it takes like what? A month to make a habit, but like 3 months to break it. I think that's how it goes. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's harder to break a habit rather than to make one. Instead of giving yourself an excuse, just be honest. Just be for real. Just be real. We already live in a world that's full of fakeness. We already live in a world that's full of negativity. Why add on to that? Why add on to the fakeness and the lies? Why? You want people to give you the truth and be honest with you, but you're not honest yourself. You want things to be done. You want things to change, but you don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. We're all human at the end of the day. Just be honest. Just be honest. Like, for a while, I haven't sat down outside for a while because I was giving the excuse like, oh, it's too cold. I can wear a jacket. I can wear some sweatpants. Like, it's just, I made that excuse. Oh, I don't want to go outside because I just don't want to. Okay, at least I'm being honest. I just didn't want to. Let me stop using that excuse. Oh, it's too cold. I could have put on a jacket. I could have put on some sweatpants. I could have done things to adapt to the weather to make me warm to sit outside. The real reason is I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to. See, the moment you take out an excuse, it's the moment you become more accountable. You take accountability more. You have more self-awareness. And I truly feel like not everybody was meant to be accountable in this lifetime. I truly feel like some people were here as an example to show you, hey, you see how messed up their life are? You see how messed up their life is? The more and more you don't take accountability, be honest, or have self-awareness, that's what your life gonna look like. I truly feel like God placed the universe or whatever, placed people as an example. Like, if you don't get your shit together, that's gonna be you. It's kind of like Scared Straight, but in real life. You're not achieving something and you're like, well, the real reason is because it's you. I'm not saying for every single example, but like 9 times out of 10, it's you, bruh. It's you. Like that 1 out of 10% chance, like, yeah, it's not your fault. Like, you're not in control over it. Okay, cool. I ain't referring to that. But if you take out an excuse and you have accountability towards it, you'll realize you're the one that's stopping you this whole time. Yeah, I just wanted to share that because a lot of the times I'll sit down and I'll sulk and self-pity myself like, the reason why I ain't achieving my goals is because of this and this. No, it's because I don't want this and this. It's because I don't want to. I'm not serious for real. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, stay peaceful, and stay honest reflection. Thanks for having time with Tati. I'm out.